don't speak. Strange how we're so strong and weak. I don't want to talk to you. Sure you feel the same way too. And so we've made our minds up, and everything can stay that way. Strange how time just slips away. Strange, it's almost New Year's Day, and so another year's gone by. Not a word from you or I. And riding down the toll road, I begin to wish you'd say, look, if your day's gone bad and you just feel sad and alone tonight, you know you might try calling, the walls might fall if you'd phone tonight. I don't want to talk to you. Then again, guess I do. But I can't let my pride down, and you of course must have your way. Strange Strange how strange best friends can be. Strange when best friends disagree. I suppose we'll meet again somewhere by surprise, and then maybe risk a handshake. Maybe that would be okay. But if your day's gone bad and you just feel sad and alone tonight, you know you might try calling, the walls might fall if you phone tonight. I don't want to talk to you. Then again, well, yes I do. But I can't let my pride down, and you of course must have your way. Strange, strange. The song is called Strange.
John Hodgman, Global Watchdog, Central Florida Sky Check. Gloomy, gloomy. Blanket of thick clouds over us and potential storms coming our way. Most likely some tornadic activities. But I tell you what, it is thick, thick, thick. Waiting for a video to upload. I'm going to show you some weather control coming out of Montana. A TTA looking similar to what I've been showing you out of Bismarck. Believe it or not, this truck runs like a cherry. Six cylinder. Big 6. Winch in the back even works. Who's driving this thing? Mr. Clown. Mr. Clown. Anyways, so concludes Central Florida Sky Check. You all have a good day. John Hodgman out.
In fact, the rain rates are in excess in some places over 2.5 inches an hour. So perhaps the most significant threats with these storms will be heavy rain, again, rates over 2 inches per hour, and the tremendous lightning frequency that we've been seeing, over 500 strikes in a matter of minutes across the area. So that's what's ongoing right now across Central Florida. And this is all part of a much larger complex of thunderstorms that has been moving in from the Gulf of Mexico. And we think over the next several hours, this is the likely area across Central Florida that will experience the best chance for severe weather. Notice in North Florida right now, it is thunderstorm free. The question is, will it remain so the rest of the afternoon? We'll see. We still have a severe threat that will continue, we think, across all of Florida today. And the reason why we're not discounting the possibility of storms redeveloping across North Florida today later on is because we will have this warm front here near I-10, just a little bit north of there. Now, this graphic is showing you the wind direction with these little arrows and the temperatures. So the yellows and the reds are the warmer air, and the cool northerly flow is coming in here in Georgia. So it's along this boundary, the warm front, that we've got to watch. There may be some redevelopment of some storms as some air converges here and comes in from different directions. We are also watching this little line here. This is the trough of low pressure that is helping to trigger the storms near the Tampa Bay area right now. So really, these two spots are the ones we're going to watch this afternoon. Now let me animate this and move it forward through this afternoon to show you what happens to these strips there that we're going to be watching for the development of storms. This trough moves southward across Florida, and again, we think probably the best risk for severe weather will likely be across Central and South Florida, along and ahead of this trough that is going to be moving likely southward across the peninsula, and that will bring in the warm, moist air ahead of it as it moves southward. So likely Central and South Florida will be at greatest risk, but we still cannot discount the possibility of more storms developing along the convergence along this warm front here in North Florida. The air should be fairly warm and moist here across North Florida, just not as warm and moist as it is south of this trough. So really, it's this line that we're going to be watching later on today. So as such, when we look at our severe weather threat across Florida today, we do have a risk of spotty, damaging winds and hail really all across the peninsula, with a chance of an isolated tornado, though it looks like really the biggest threat from now will be across Central and South Florida. That does include West Palm Beach and Miami, but stay tuned. If indeed things change in North Florida, we will have it for you. Guys, back to you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Postell. Well, severe weather of the southeast, but quiet weather in the Midwest today. Look at you, Chicago. Mostly sunny conditions, kind of hazy sunshine right now, right? As we look out across the magnificent mile, it's 45 degrees in the Chicago area. Now, things will change. As far as the temperatures are concerned, we will be up and down and up again. So cold to warm and then back to cold. Yeah, that's what we're thinking. We're trying to warm up right now. Again, temperatures in the 40s, but the average afternoon high perhaps in the mid-50s this time of year.